Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anime-Zing Radio live at Animaine. We are here up in South Portland, Maine at the Best Western Merry Manor Inn. If I sound a little muffled, there is a mask ordinance in place, so everybody's got to wear masks. We are in the small artist alley vendors area here. We're going to be here all weekend. We're excited. It's the first time that we've had a table at a 3-day con. We'll be broadcasting live today and tomorrow, Friday and Saturday. Sunday, we are not going to be doing a live broadcast from the con because we're going to be leaving the con a little bit early so we can be back in time for our scheduled show Sunday night with voice actress Kelly Baskin's going to be joining us. So definitely excited about that. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week and ready for a fun weekend. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. We also want to wish a very big congratulations to Danny Chambers, who recently got married. Very talented voice actress that we've had on the show. Got some really cool cosplays going on here. The con just opened up. They just opened up the dealer's hall. Been here talking with some of the awesome vendors and artists who are hanging out with us today. We're excited to see Black Knight is here. Over here, we have got the weekend anime and games. They have quite a big selection of stuff. And if the camera looks a little bit different, our normal camera we don't have access to this weekend, so I'm using my phone as a spare camera. Up behind us, over in this area, we have got all of the artists. So lots of good art and stuff that's up there. We may take the phone off it and walk around with it a little bit later on so that people can get an idea of everything that's here for this weekend.
Season 2 was so bad.
But we are excited to be here at Animaine. It's going to be a good weekend. We have a panel tomorrow.
I'm telling you, at least 9 to 10 chapters of content that wasn't produced in the anime. I'm like, and I realized it when I was watching. I'm like, it's missing something.
Hello, Ross. How are you? I am by my lonesome here up in Maine, but we're having fun. It's going to be a good weekend. They just had opening ceremonies and got to stand up, say a few words, talking about the show, and we have a panel tomorrow talking about the podcasting and how to do things.
I don't like my hair either. That's a new thing. Season 2 of my hair? Or season 2 of Common.
Got to see some old friends, which is always nice. Got to see Chris, who was a part of Animaine as con chair and higher up for years, and now he's a staffer. We got to see Scott Metzler, who we've had on the show in the past. Very talented guy with works behind the scenes and editing and AV stuff. So a lot of fun stuff going on this weekend, and as I said, con just opened up, so we're seeing a lot of new faces. First timers from Animaine, from what we could see at the opening ceremonies, and glad to see it's back. I will say that. I did not hear about Kevin Conroy. I have been out of the loop a little bit this week due to the fact of pulling 4 doubles and then up early and driving the 5 hours to get out here
What?
this morning.
Nah. I knew you got one. I knew you got one in the back pocket somewhere.
The $4 each is many.
Oh, that's sad.
All right, put the X. Okay, so that you gotta watch that. That was crazy. Have you seen Hunter x Hunter? Tell them to watch the show. Was it the first episode or was like something in the middle? She didn't Attack on Titan.
And lots of cool stuff that's going to be going on here this weekend.
Part 1, 2, 3.
Bunch of different panels.
Finale, part 6.
They have Idol Group that's going to be here this weekend. They have a lot of different stuff that's going to be viewed. So, yeah, that is unfortunate. The voice of Batman has died.
I only got a top 5. Like, I can tell you number 6. Because I feel like
A lot of that stuff going on.
So I'll put you have the show above Bleach because, you know, like I said before, I like when it's you did it first, you did it better. You have it.
Yeah, we actually were.
Hopefully you've been able to keep up with some of the shows going on now, Ross. Spy Family has been really good. Still enjoying that. The dog's going to be an interesting addition to the family.
Born and raised in Boston. What kind of sports was it? Hip hop dancer. Nice talking to you guys. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. Why didn't you get your guys' names? Travis? Yeah.
How you doing?
Are you on air right now?
I am live right now, broadcasting live on our YouTube channel with Anime-Zing Radio. We do a live 2-hour talk show, typically Sunday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. We bring on a lot of different type of guests. Our guest this Sunday is going to be Kelly Baskin, the voice of Amber from Genshin Impact. We've had we've been going about 8.5 years. First ever guest was Kia Ballard, who's a well-known voice actress. We've had Monica Rial on the show, Christopher Sabat, over 60 different voice actors. We've been the first official interview of at least 15, including Danny Chambers, who I saw on social media. She just got married this past weekend. We've had a lot of different cosplayers on from the New England area, artists, comic creators. We're friends with Rusty Gilligan, who's done work with DC and Marvel Comics. He was a child actor. We've been hitting cons throughout. This year, we've actually gone all over. This is my 12th con this year. Our 5th one with a table. We were press at Anime Boston, Kineticon, Colossal Con East.
12th con or 12th year?
12th con this year. I've been doing cons for 9 years.
What's your name?
I'm Doug. I'm the host and the creator. Nice to meet you. Later on, probably after 4:30 or so, one of my co-hosts is going to be joining us. That's our sponsor, Casey Fox. She's the artist who did our character. And if you want to grab one of our cards, feel free. We are running a contest this weekend. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel today or tomorrow, we're going to have you write your name on the back of one of our business cards, put it into a box. Sunday before I leave, I'm going to be drawing a winner to join us as a guest co-host for the Kelly Baskin interview.
Okay.
Everything's done right through StreamYard. So what you see here, we would basically just send you an email with that little link there. You just click that. You don't have to have a webcam if you don't want, as long as you have a microphone.
Well, if you have a webcam, is that something you're interested in? Sorry? Well, basically being on the show and being a co-host and interview somebody who does one of the character voices. No, not the other webcam, but the one I used to work every day. You can do it on my computer.
Just my normal camera. My wife was vending AAC
Yep.
and went with a friend to help her. I watched our daughter at home. Left her camera bag in his car. So my normal camera I don't have. So that's why you see the two windows. The main one from here, and then this is camera 2. So I could actually walk around and showcase all the vendors and everything. We start.
Think about it if you're interested. Sign up.
If you're interested, all you have to do is just find us right on YouTube, and that's actually showing our show already.
A little bit like her character.
We met her at Retro Game Con in Syracuse last month. We met her, and then we met Sean Chiplock, who we had on the weekend before, or last weekend. And you can see a bunch of the past guests we've had on. Christy Rothrock. If you know the anime Dragon Maid, she was Ilulu in that, which was a new dragon. She was also in Combatants Will Be Dispatched as I can't ever remember her name. It was the Chimera that eats everything.
Thank you, Doug. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the con. It's great to be back. How are you? we are live. Have fun. That's why we do this. Have fun with the camera. It's not often you get to see yourself on camera.
The voice of Batman.
Kevin Conroy passed away of cancer today.
Today?
Yep.
Did you only see the Batman?
Yeah, it's a live chat. The people who are watching us right now, they can say hi to you and. So people having fun with the cameras. I said lots of good vendors and lots of cool things here. Like I said, if I sound like I'm muffled, it's because there is a mask ordinance here. They want to make sure everybody's vaccinated, has masks, taking all the safety steps that they can to make sure everybody has a safe and healthy convention. So, but we're having fun. Like I said, the con just started. We're going to be live streaming for about 4 hours today and probably about 3.5 tomorrow. A little longer than our normal, but we're here 3 days, so. Nene cosplay.
mean, you gotta remember. So, right now, always, you want to do
I'm only halfway through this year. I mean, it's not working.
It is flu season, and COVID is still hitting cons and things of that nature. So, knowing that we were going to be wearing masks all weekend, I was smart and actually brought tissues with me. Nene is a great character that Tia voiced. I still think 02 might be Tia's best performance, but that's just me. Tia has been a guest of Animaine in the past, by the way. One of the years that we came here, we met Tia Ballard here. We met Terry Doty and Stephen Hoff here. We've been able to meet Carrie Kieran here. Caitlin French we saw here, and Bakaretsucon. The year that our daughter was born, they had Anthony Bowling and Jeremy Inman. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make that one. We thought about it, but decided against it. Now I'm gonna throw the years in. I know it kind of probably looks weird with to do the double, but we're gonna have fun. So the staffers are still getting everything set up. I said Black Knight Anime Games and More is here. Their table is set up across from us. Unfortunately, we don't have the Zoom option. And then off to the other side of us, you can see very busy as well. We have Weekend Anime and Games. So if you're in Maine and you want to check out their store, do it. They got some really cool stuff over there. I know they don't have their whole stock. That table that you see across the way there, that's the Animaine table. For staffers, they've got some drinks and snacks and fun stuff. Chiho is a good one too, Ross. I'll agree with you on that.
Why is it so long for? Why am I looking at this captain? I don't want to look at this guy. I don't want to read I'm part of everything you want.
Yeah, Val's not far from us. She's right across the way. The camera makes it look a lot farther than it is.
I'm not lying. 30 episodes a day. I was in my room. Exactly. I'm like, I'm part of all the anime that are one-on-one. Okay, now I'm trying to okay. I was never adamant about watching it. I was just watching so many fucking things that
Hello.
I couldn't get to it. So now that I've caught up to the shows that I wanted to catch up, I'm like, okay, now let me get back to the shop. The first couple episodes, I'm like, wow, I was like, this animation is wow. You know what's an old anime when you're watching it on the TV and the screen is not fully used? It's like a half screen. Like after those first couple episodes, after episode 4, my initial kids were like, okay, I like it. I like that. I'm already got it. I gotta give that's fine. This will work. Here, I'll give it time. Give it time. Where is that? What is that?
Yeah, Val's over there. Got some pretty cool cosplays in front of us. I said over this way. I'm not sure what the one closer to us is, but we have Nene that's looking through some of the wares. Art, there's a bunch of artists that are set up behind us as well. I just can't get. I tried showing, but the camera just doesn't do it justice to show off all the art. So we'll probably walk around later on.
They really do. You get to feel the emotion and everything that they do. They do it in the tournament episodes. Like, okay, it's like boom, boom, boom. You got Papa.
I didn't see Commonplace. I don't think.
Like, even showing I don't need all this extra war for no reason. I don't want my brain overloaded.
Shuna kind of, thinking about it, Shuna kind of does sound like Shiho a little bit.
Dr. Stone, stuff like that. I'm not going to show you. I don't care about how long you're going to have a conversation for. Okay, I get it. I don't care. It's a shonen. I want to watch something like that. I'm going to watch a psychological thriller mystery or something like that. I want the action. I want the Dragon Ball Z action. I don't know.
Got a good conversation going on in front of us. I'm gonna turn the mic a little bit.
I love Dragon Ball Z too. Alright, the Z fighters, for example. The Z fighters, for example. No. I mean, only a few characters. Only a few. Like the bond between.
It is kind of sad. This is our last con of the year. But 2023, we're looking forward to busy times. We want to try to expand out to some new cons next year as well as we did this year. So we'll see what happens.
He's a saint. Listen, he's a saint, all right?
Gonna try to table at some new cons and see what we can do. Plus, with Casey Fox getting back out vending, and Casey Fox got some new business cards. Show those off for a minute.
Not only do schoolwork for 80 episodes,
Can't see very
and
well,
then come
but
back and give them the lowest
new
version
cards.
of the show, and get destroyed by
Have those on display.
That was terrible.
Had a few people take them. And
I mean, he have to be the main character. Give multiple nice action. Look at Vegeta. He's not a main
I
character.
think we got
You don't see his action.
our co-host coming on.
I mean, that's kind of like the premise of Dragon Ball in general. Okay?
So once Darren gets connected to everything, we will have him on as well.
Every single one. I mean, they kind of did that in the South Side. That's one of the best versions of Behind My Opinion. Oh,
Also want to throw a shout out to our friend Christy Rothrock, who threw us a shout out this morning. I had her on the radio.
it took too long for that to happen. They should, you know, my Gohan fandom.
Hello, Darren.
The Cell Soccer. And then it started to go down. 10 years come by.
Let me see if it
Okay. Tournament of Power. He's not there.
talk a little bit.
And you have Krillin in there. Where's Goten?
Not sure if we have you or not. I think I have it plugged in. It's not often that we get the.
Me too. Second. Vegeta's my first favorite character. Because he's like the only character in that show that has actual character development. His whole Saiyan pride, like.
Can you hear us, Darren?
In the beginning, when he fought Cell and he fought Frieza. He was literally in the dirt trying to go from got to save this force. I cannot do it. You saw the pain in his eyes. It was so sad. What? Oh my God.
Let's try that. Okay. Try talking now. I think I had it set to the wrong speakers. Oh, he left. So Darren was trying to come in, and then he, because I didn't have everything set up, it's been a while since I've actually had somebody in with external speakers. So
I like Fidel. When you start about the Majin, one of the ruthless, gruesome beatdowns I've ever seen. How did you do that to her like that? How did you do that to her like that? Goku told him he should have left. Goku told him. Everybody heads up. She wanted to fight.
yeah, Darren died.
I couldn't watch. I was like, oh my god. It basically goes on.
But Darren will be back again Sunday night. He may be joining us again in a little bit. Trying to reconnect now.
Fidel? And what arc does that happen? Man, I'm gonna watch it in. How did you see this? Oh, right, okay. Great job.
All right, let's see if that works now. I changed it over to these speakers, so I think it was working.
This nigga, like, I wish it was more like their statement was more like Perfect Sense. I didn't like the form. It looked like it looked like freaking second version. With a long ass note. I didn't like
Yoshino was a cute character, Ross. I did enjoy Yoshino.
So is he stronger than Perfect Self? Or is he weaker than Perfect Self?
What type of? I'm trying to see what type of speakers these are.
That's a plot hole. That's a plot
I
hole.
thought it was this one.
That's a plot hole. How don't you know if you win in Perfect Self or not?
02, like I said, I still think 02 is her best.
I like how some of the cartoonish aspects.
Okay, so that is coming through on that. All right, so I have the speaker set up properly. Could not hear Darren, so I'm not sure if he's going to try to come back on again or not. Cool fursuit, or fur head, I should say, on that one. So we'll see if we can get Darren back on in a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie, the first couple episodes is super unbearable. Unbearable. So don't even watch Super, the girlfriend's not in it. Yeah, no,
And did he? We did have one cosplayer that came through that said that she will be cosplaying as Amber tomorrow. So hopefully she comes by while we're live streaming, so we can get video of it. I gotta ask Rose, what's your favorite Tia character?
Yeah, I'm selling some of those bags of paper gas. Probably have one. Probably overdue one.
Hello, John. Welcome to Anime-Zing Radio. We are live at Animaine. Con opened up about an hour and a half ago. We got some different lights going on over there now. Got distracted. Had like a little dance floor set up, and lights up there were changing.
It's like a 5 hours. My sister's birthday tomorrow. She told me that anime convention.
I just saw some lights back here. I just tested them out. They're like really cool. You don't know. It's like a bunch of lights.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the front desk and be like, can I get
So many
reasons for
recommendations.
where is it? Is it here?
So they were testing out. So they found some light switches, and they were testing them out. That's why we had the dance floor going. How you doing?
I am fantastic. How you're here. How about yourself?
Oh, I am excited to be back to Animaine. We're having fun.
I am.
Awesome.
What do you think of the Aerosmith?
Happy birthday to Greg Chung, the voice of Muzan in Demon Slayer.
I feel like the big three longevity.
One of the cool staffers here.
People are not like, I don't want to watch this.
I know it's open super.
I don't want to watch 700 episodes. We have
Still getting everything set up. You can tell it's early in the con because they're still setting up tape lines for people to follow, and which nobody's gonna.
No, because they're seasonal now. They're not big. They do a couple
And
of
to my question earlier, Ross's favorite Tia characters are Chiho, Happy, Nene, Yui, Yoshino, and Shuna. She's got so many good characters. She's a you forgot about one of her early on characters though. One of my early waifus, Mizure from Rosario. And a fun fact, there were times in the same day he would have to go in one booth, record Mizure, and then go to another. Then a few hours later, go into another booth and record Happy. It's at that point that you realize just how talented these people really are.
Why are you coming back to get blood war? Bleach, we're back. Season 4. Keep it simple. Don't make it an Isekai title. Don't make it an Isekai title. Oh yeah, I'm a very loquacious person. I like talking to new people when I'm like, every time I'm blind, when I'm shouting out and about, I like to have conversations with people. And especially because like similar interests, anime, so like, I feel like you can't be one dimensional. You can't be like anime. You gotta like, you gotta be a weak for a reason. You just keep living like that. No, don't look like that. Exactly. So you want to example anything else other than anime? Netflix? Oh, how much of an order? How much of a
Yes, we want.
That's not what I was trying
We
to
do want to
say.
wish all the veterans out there a very happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your services to all the men and women who are part of the military.
Give us something in the moment. Okay, let me cut this out. How does it talk about you said the basketball like a super.
Hello.
You don't look 27. I'm not gonna lie. You look like 25.
Rainbow Dash? That's what I thought.
23.
Cool Rainbow Dash cosplay.
Now, if I take this mask off, I'm going to like 5 more years. Hormones. Hormones, that's right. There you go.
Now, Aries and Cat Planet Cuties, that was another good one by Tia.
I don't need your ID.
How you doing?
Only twice in your life? I gotta get my passport. That's like on my bucket. That's on my bucket list. I want to get that real blonde. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're a clown. I'm blind. No, not clown. Kingdom Hearts 2. No, I'm saying Kingdom Hearts 2. I know that's Cloud. I still look at the source. I didn't pick the source on my Kingdom Hearts 2. Is that for all battle?
That was me.
Oh, you just smash? You did this?
Some more of the Animaine staff, including Colin.
I've been using Sora for a while.
Colin was camera shy when he was on the show, but we're getting him on film now.
No, it's good. It works.
And happy birthday, Zorro!
I was on my Pokemon Go.
Thank you for all the information that you guys are throwing out there. It's good stuff.
Everybody was on.
We're spying on staffers.
Even if you wasn't
There's the man of the hour.
The pink is gone. Perfect. I used it all up.
That's how you got your exercise. That's how you got your exercise. Wait.
So we're having fun here. So the con's about an hour and a half old or so. The dealer's area's been open for an hour. Been seeing some people make purchases, and
No, yeah, it blew up. It really blew up.
I mean, Animaine's always going to be probably a smaller con. So
They probably didn't expect it to go that far.
when we, like Colin said, when we had him on the show, you expect a couple hundred people, but it's a good turnout. Seeing some familiar faces I haven't seen in years, seeing some new faces, which is always good. Great to see the growth of the con, and great to see them back after a 3-year hiatus.
It's boring. That's not me doing anything over and over again. You know, capture a Pokemon, level it up, evolve its form. Okay, do a couple of side missions, do the same thing again. It's too big of a bubble. Exactly.
And I want to say a your cosplay.
I like to be immersed into the game. You know? That's way better. That's like on Game Boy Advance.
Back towards the doors here. It's funny doing this. People don't fully know what to make of a podcast, especially live streaming from a con.
That was a content. Like I was in my own spot. I was in my own spot, my own launch table, just look at the Game Boy and stuff. Wow. Okay. Yeah, now Animaine's cool now, crazy, right?
A lot of birthdays today.
Oh, what's that? That's a Funko Pop? You don't know about a Funko Pop. You don't know about that. Move on. Move on. All right, cosplay since I was 5. That was my first birthday outfit. No, I'm kidding. Not me. Nah, my fifth birthday was it wasn't anime, but it was like a cartoon. It was like that one SpongeBob. He was like,
Maybe more stuff will set up to you. Autobot.
Would you like Siva in there or no? Would you like the cloud body pillow?
I don't know how to work iPhone. Tapping, I'm swiping out. I have an Android, that's why.
Photo ops.
I'm gonna get photo ops.
So, these,
I mean, when we said that's different. Another one?
They got the lights going again.
Oh, they really turned on the light. Damn smart. Can't wait for the karaoke. Oh yeah, I'll let you guys go.
They're adding some more,
All
adding some more lighting.
Thank you, thank you.
They're having some fun with the lights in here.
And they have the concert. So there's more folks.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around. See, I see a lot of people popping on my ground.
That's for like 6 or 7 years.
So we are here live at Animaine. They got some cool stuff going on. If you're in the area, come on out, say hi to everybody. You know, popping the schedule up right now. It's 3:40. So in the Evergreen Ballroom, taking the stage, an intro into idol dancing, which is sounds like that would be a pretty cool panel. If you're into the idols and you're curious about how they do a lot of the stuff they do, there is an idol group that is here this weekend putting on a few panels. They also have some games that they're going to be doing. A sketchbook swap that's going to be going on later on as well. They also have some interesting animes that they have for viewing, including starting at 4 o'clock. Shikamori is not just a cutie. They have My Love Story is going to be on from 5 to looks like 6:30, and then Fire Force, Flying Witch, Higurashi When They Cry, Rising of Shield Hero, and Pop Team Epic will round it out. That's going up until about midnight. And then tomorrow, they're going to have Miss Kozumi Loves Ramen Noodles. I've never heard of that one. That's going to start at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. They've got Love, Chinibo, and Other Delusions. They're going to have a game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and a Millionaire. Then 3 o'clock, or looks like 2:30, Odd Taxi. Then they're going to be doing an Idol Showcase. That's going to be going on at 4. Recovery, then they go back to playing more anime of Recovery of an MMO Junkie. Cosplay dating game 18 plus. They have a couple of 18 plus panels going on tomorrow. Hentai Mad Lib panel. Anime plays werewolf. One Piece is good, you guys, I swear. Sunday they're going to be playing Restaurant to Another World, which I'm surprised about, but I was happy to see that. People are having fun with the camera. Always good to see the interaction. And we did see that earlier. The voice of Batman, Kevin Conroy, has passed away at the age of 66, which is very sad news. Seeing some new people coming into the dealer's room, Artist Alley area, the vendors area. I should just put the camera over there for your acrobatics of getting in and out of there. One of these times you're going to do like a cartwheel over it, or... So lots of good stuff going on this weekend. Having fun here up in Maine. If you're not able to come up here, I know that this weekend was also Saratoga Comic Con. I know we have some friends who are going to be vending out there. So if you're going out to that one, I hope you're having a wonderful time. Technically, that would have been closer, but I love Animaine. I love these smaller cons and just the homey feel that you get from these. The big cons are fun, but
Yeah, exactly. I will just Are you caught up? Is that right? That's a mission on greatness. Greatness. I'm telling you.
more fun. Ross with some more fun comments about Tia Ballard's, some of his favorite Tia Ballard characters, including Seraphal in DxD, Antoma, Bug Girl from Overlord, Augury in Gamers, Aoi, Castletown Dandelion, Inaho from Mocking Key, and Tita from Lord Marksman. So lots of good stuff going on. Of course, be sure to tune in Sunday night when we welcome Kelly Baskin to the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. For you Genshin Impact fans, she is the voice of Amber. So we are going to be talking with her. It's going to be a lot of fun chatting with her. Got to meet her briefly at Retro Game Con last month out in Syracuse, New York. So it'll be a good time chatting with her. I know I may go quiet a little bit, just keeping an eye of what's going on. Taking in the atmosphere. It's a little slower of a con than we've done in the past. I know a lot of the cons we've done this year, you've seen more foot traffic and more stuff on the camera. The room that we're in is a little bit weirder set up than some of the other cons that we've gone to. So we're kind of set up like in the middle of the room per se.
I think they don't know when they want to hit you. I don't think they want to you give me enough. You don't want to. You want something you love it, of course you're not going to like you.
I've got some cool artists and stuff that are behind me. You can't really see their art because of the way that we're set up, unfortunately.
But season 4 there's 4 cards, and it's still not finished season 1. So they're coming up with their final season. It's going to be moving on the
I want to say Genshin Impact on that cosplayer back there with the blue hair. I don't want to look this up.
The last couple episodes, I'll think I'm okay with that as long as it's, it's case run. Oh yeah, so much. It's not, wasn't the best, but we're talking about a 7 out of 10. We haven't seen Gohan in a while, and it's like my Gohan fandom since when he fought Salad.
Kaya?
Team Gohan, when he fought Salad. And after that, you had
I think that was a Kaya cosplay.
Tournament of Power, he wasn't there. I didn't like it either. A lot of people say they like that aspect of Gohan. I'm like, no, I don't like that aspect of Gohan because you set him so high on the bar, and when he was fighting Cell, it's like, and then you just forget about all that, just completely take a whole plate, just forget about like the Cell match.
In fact, our interview with Josie McCoy's got 119 views. That's impressive. I didn't know he got that high.
So, and I'm way not giving him a tournament of power. He wasn't there, but it makes no sense. it slowly got better, but I'm like, this is too late, God, you lost it. You should have got me when I was here.
There we go.
I knew before when you called Sal. The bus stop.
And Sankareya. That was a good series too. Sankareya was pretty good. That's where you got to hear Monica do the voice of Babu. That's cool. 5th year of so I apologize about our camera cutting in and out. You will have audio. Hopefully you will have video as much as I can. But we're going off the hotel free Wi-Fi right now. And it's not the greatest.
That's why I kind of this big screen came out a little bit.
Well, I'm not sure why the camera is acting up. So I do apologize again about the camera being hit or miss. That may limit how much filming we actually do. Here comes some really cool cosplays. Hopefully the camera, like, so I almost wonder if I should Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. Now the audio should be better. You should be able to hear me now. I didn't have both tabs connected. Just the phone, which I had muted the audio, so you didn't hear me in stereo. And Julie, welcome. Why? Not used to using my phone as the camera, so that could have something to do with it. We may not live stream as long as I was expecting to, just because of some of the issues that we're having. But we are excited to be back here at Animaine. And seeing lots of people that are coming through. The Nene was excited that we knew who she was. Said that we were only the second person. And if I can turn the camera, if it'll stay working. So I do apologize. So we are back working on. Let's see if we can get back on here. Unfortunately, every time that the phone goes haywire, I have to change the camera. I shut the Wi-Fi off, so I'm only on. There we go. Mute the mic there. So hopefully things will stop going haywire. Hello. How are you today?
Doing fine, thanks. Doing fine.
So we are having fun here at Animaine, minus the Wi-Fi. But that was one of the things that was brought up during the interview with Collins. That the Wi-Fi at the hotel was not the greatest, which we're finding that out firsthand. So connected to the hotspot. Hopefully that will help eliminate any further issues. Excuse me. But we are excited to be back at Animaine. It's been 3 years since their last one, and this is their 10th anniversary. Technically, it's their 10th Animaine. So, congratulations to them on 10 years. Thank you, John. Like I said, I believe Genshin Impact for this one. Like the camera works, the camera's showing good on the phone, and then it just kind of like sticks. Problem when you have crappy Wi-Fi. I actually had a friend of mine that I used to hang out with back in the early 2000s. We used to have Wednesday night penny poker games, and they would have Adult Swim on. So my introduction to anime was Inuyasha, Fooly Cooly, Witch Hunter Robin, back in the heyday, like back in the early days of Adult Swim. And so became a huge fan of Inuyasha by watching that while playing penny poker, which a lot of times I, did pretty good. And then from there went to Golden Boy and Cutie Honey. Then I fell out of it for a bit. Met a girl, got married. That started going south. Got back into anime thanks to Netflix, where I found shows like Rosario Vampire, Strike Witches, Girls Bravo, and just got back into it from there. You stayed up a lot later than I did, Ross. I was usually in bed by 3 a.m. Yes, I want to say that Genshin Impact cosplay. I want to say it's Kaya. Nene is attempting to open a Ramune. Ramune is one of those fun sodas that you get just because you can freak people out when you open it. They don't expect to pop. The scary Quiznos commercial came on. 'Cause you toast them. But been able to see some friends here that we hadn't seen in a while. It was great to talk to Scott Metzler earlier today during setup. He's one of the staffers. Had a great conversation with him while he was doing a little bit of setup. He always put on some really, really cool panels. So Casey Scott says hi. I think a talking chihuahua is more normal than the Quiznos commercials. With whatever the hell those things were, the space monkeys or something. I don't know. They were scary.
Who do I like? I like. It's hard, but I think Tracking might be good.
My favorite guy.
Sponge monkey, that's what it was. Space monkey, sponge monkey, one or the other. Sea dog, the monkey, you know.
Oh my god, they're going to make all the
They have some random gachapon stuff off to the side of us. People go looking through, finding some of the things that they want.
Oh my god, yes. Actually, I wear it every time. I'm gonna try and sell it.
And they have a cartoon.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
I like how we talk about it.
I'm not doing it.
I might make you angry when we talk about it. When we go to cons.
I mean, we have to support each other. I follow the spending things.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, I won one. Yeah, I won once. I'm gonna be presenting tomorrow.
That's how I do everything. I'm a cosplayer. This is down to 3 weeks.
I was seeing a guy goes like really well. Look at me right. So like
I started Assassination Classroom Dub years ago when it first was coming out, but then ended up in the process of moving multiple times and kind of fell out of it and haven't gotten back into it. Too many other shows have just been popping up.
I feel like we looked through this enough, so I might not email and tell you maybe you're. More.
I actually have a region-wide Sega Saturn party.
The one that I bought has
How you doing? Good. You? Good. How you doing?
All right. I want a truth. Which pin did I get?
Oh, I've had Funimation for a while. And I do apologize that there is a delay from when you ask the questions to when they go through. I like a lot of the Funimation stuff. Most of the voice actors that we've had on AZR have been Funimation primarily voice actors. Or Funimation shows is where I've discovered them. Well, Funimation now Crunchyroll because of the merger and everything. I think Funimation still does a lot of the production stuff. Crunchyroll airs it kind of the way that Sentai Filmwork does a lot of the dubbing. Steam is the broadcasting channel for, or not Steam, High Dive is the broadcasting channel for Sentai Filmworks. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. But it's gonna be fun this weekend. Lots of cool stuff here at Animaine. Some great merchandise, some great artists. At some point, we're gonna walk around. Probably, if I can keep the camera working long enough, and try to showcase some of the artists and other vendors here. What's some of your favorite shows on Funimation, John? I know it's crazy. It's been over 2 years now, and it's great to see things finally coming back to normal. I know a lot of people enjoy the Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. It never intrigued me enough to start watching it. Of course, I got into anime via Inuyasha and shows like that, as opposed to Dragon Ball and Pokemon, and like the big shonen series just don't interest me that much. Especially the long running shows. I lose interest after about 100 episodes. Have a good night, Ross. Thank you for coming into the chat and hanging out with us for an hour or so. Excuse me. Are you cosplaying Kaya?
I am, yeah.
I thought so. I'm like, I know that's Kenshin. I couldn't remember exactly who it was, and then I looked back through. We actually had Josie McCoy on our show, the voice of Kaya.
That's awesome.
And this Sunday we actually have Kelly Baskin coming on.
That's so cool. Oh my God.
Big Genshin fan?
Yeah, I haven't been able to play in a while, but yeah.
How long have you been playing it?
A little over a year, I think.
A lot longer than me. I got about an hour and a half into the game, and that was we were lucky enough to meet Josie at PucciCon earlier this year in Pennsylvania, and handed him a card. He reached out to us about coming on the show as a guest, and so I wanted to know more about Genshin before interviewing him. I just didn't want to go in blindly.
Yeah.
And fortunately, he has an early character, kind of like Amber. Amber is an early game character, so. We've been lucky enough with Kelly coming on. This past Sunday, we had Sean Chiplock, who voices Diluc.
Oh, that's really cool.
Do you watch a lot of podcasts or listen to podcasts much? Or?
I do, yeah.
Well, if you want, grab one of our cards. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel this weekend, we're actually doing a contest. We're one lucky winner. If you're able to join us Sunday night, a guest co-host where you get a chance to talk with Amber.
Oh, awesome.
So feel free if you want to subscribe to our channel. We would love to welcome you aboard, and we'd have you just put name and email on the back of a card, and we're going to select the winner on Sunday morning before I leave. Thank you. The outfit looks great, by the way.
Thank you.
No, the camera.
It's okay. The camera can move with you.
Oh, I was. Can you play that?
Go with the tattoo.
This is Dragon Ball. It's not good.
I don't know.
I want to be asked a question.
You want to be asking?
Oh, I like.
So the chat out there, we have some wonderful cosplayers here. If you have any questions, they said feel free to ask. I would love to answer.
Hi, ladies. Hello, John Knight. Hi, John Knight. That's a great last name. John Knight.
One of our loyal listeners, Ross, has just called it a night. He'll be back when we live stream tomorrow.
Ooh. I'm coming back for all 2 days. All other 2 days. All other 2 days.
We're going to be live streaming tonight too.
What's your favorite animation Funimation?
What are you looking back at?
Is what? Wait, is the production?
Have you ever like the streaming service, the anime streaming?
It's not now consider it Crunchyroll
Oh.
because Funimation and Crunchyroll merged. So
I
haven't had my Funimation subscription
Magical Girl
since
site.
2020.
Magical Girl site. Or Seaside Strangers.
I think the way it's kind of set up now is Funimation does a lot of the recording side of things. Crunchyroll broadcast is a streaming site for it, kind of like Sentai Filmwork does a lot of the dubbing. High Dive broadcasts it.
I don't even know a lot of the stuff that was on the old Funimation, but
And all of the whole Funimation library is slowly being moved over to Crunchyroll now. So it's all going into one place where you can find it. All the Sentai Filmwork stuff is taking off of Crunchyroll and going to High Dive.
I'm gonna be for real. I don't watch anime.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I just like video games.
I like reading, but my favorite movie.
I mean, technically, I'm not even an anime.
Do you like Genshin Impact?
Yeah.
I like Genshin Impact.
We actually have Kelly Baskin joining us Sunday night, the voice of Amber.
Oh my god. I love her. No.
As you can see here, that's
Oh my god.
so that's
I will
set.
definitely go.
That is set up for Sunday night.
Have dinner with her every day.
Last week we had Sean Chiplock, who was the voice of Diluc,
Oh, that's so cool.
and back 3 months ago we had Josie McCoy, the voice of Kaya.
Wait. What? I heard. All I heard was
What's on screen?
Wait.
We've had them as guests on our show.
Oh my god. I missed him.
The only voice actor I've met is the guy that voices Chiaki in Stars.
That's cool.
I wanted to
I love
see.
him. He's so nice.
I was gonna see the voice actor for Yuri Concept, Yuri on Ice.
I don't watch you right now.
Was it Josh Greeley?
Yeah.
He's a good guy. We've had him on the show a couple of times. Met him at AAC 6 years ago.
I have.
Oh, that was
Wait, I thought the stream was ending.
Oh no, we're live till 7.
Oh, I watched the English dub. Like once.
I haven't.
My Hero is still going, and I gave up in season 4.
Yeah,
I gave up in season 1.
I stopped watching after 2020, after season 5 came out.
I love it. Oh my god. And he's like my favorite.
And Casey in the chat is actually the artist who did our logo. This is her card. So if you want to check her art, that's her card. And if you want to grab one of our cards, we're also doing a contest this weekend. Anybody who subscribes to our YouTube channel from Animaine today or tomorrow, we're going to have you write your name down and an email address on the back of one of our cards. Sunday, we're going to select a winner to join us as a guest co-host when we have Kelly on the show Sunday night at 8.
I love her.
The voice actor of Amber from Genshin Impact.
We're going to have her as a guest on the show Sunday night.
You look very pretty, by the way.
Thank you.
My character? Mari from Horn. Huh? Mari from Horn. It's a video game.
It's Snow Meek in 2019. Snow Meek in 2019.
Have a good one.
Have any of you watched Attack on Titan?
Yes, because of Bryce Patterson. I love him.
I have like a horror story with how I discovered it.
He literally voices everyone in every anime, and it's kind of scary, but I love him.
I wait back in like I used to like live in South Carolina, so back in like 2016, because it used to stream on Adult Swim, right?
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it used to stream on Adult Swim.
I think so. I haven't had cable in years, so it's,
And yeah,
The King of the Hill thing. I was
and I it was like on at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I woke up because of how loud it was, and it was
You
like
just heard Bryce Patterson screaming on your TV.
I was like horrified. I think it was like I was like so confused
because you
I'm
fell,
like,
I'm assuming you fell asleep with Cartoon Network on.
no, I fell asleep with Adult Swim. Yeah, I was allowed to watch Adult Swim.
That's
I watched one episode of Attack on Titan and was like, this is just not my cup of tea.
Honestly, I stopped after the fourth season.
I'm more isekai trash, so.
I tried to watch animes that I think they look super interesting. So I have such a bad attention span that I can't like focus on like a show
He's
unless
great
it's
at screaming.
Pokemon.
He is great at screaming.
He voices not.
Part 3 is coming in January. No word yet. I'm also pretty good at screaming.
Yeah, the final season, part 3 of Attack on Titan.
Going on since like 2014.
Wasn't there's so many final seasons?
It's ridiculous how they're just dragging it out.
They're just using it for
Final season. Okay,
because they want to make it seem like it's the end so people will watch it, and then it's not, and then they get more money. And they're just like watching.
I think I dropped it.
It's like One Piece. They're still making that, and that's over 1,000 episodes.
I typically watch subs first and I rewatch it. I do that. I check. But whenever I'm like watching a film, it always defaults to it. I get so scared because I'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get great voice acting. They're gonna have great voice acting, and then some like white dude just starts speaking. When I was born.
I was so young.
So I know you like Bryce Papenbrook. Are there some other voice actors that you really enjoy?
I don't really know. I like the voice actor. Voicing this.
I wanted to sing for and I was like, oh, I don't know her name, but like, oh, you know,
I know. I love her.
yes.
I like the voice acting
Yeah.
from Overeem. From My Little Pony.
Oh my
So
god,
used to
you
be
did.
Yeah, I was like people. So like so many people ask me like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm from Little Pony." And then so it's just like, but she voice acted like a lot of people in
Julian Ashcroft.
I love her.
I wouldn't have gotten that name.
Who was the voice actor for Twilight Sparkle? I cannot remember. Because she voices like in a lot of animes too.
Yeah, I heard that.
But like she's like my favorite voice actor. Like it was.
Oh my god, I
Tara
need to meet
Strong.
that voice.
There's like 3. One of them is the one that's in
Tara Strong.
Finnish.
Tara-
But
Tara Strong.
Okay.
She is.
I'm sure, I've met her, but I don't remember which con.
Her range is crazy. Because I know she did something for Rugrats. She did. Was she at Kelly? So kidding.
Yeah. The cool thing about the chat is they can hear what's going on. You ask a question, and somebody will be right there with an answer.
Yeah, Tara Strong. She is.
you like that
She
one.
did the baby. She did the baby. The baby. The boy baby.
The boy.
The boy baby. Spice Family.
Yeah.
I have not watched Spy Family.
Spy Family is actually really, really good. I have 2 co-hosts on the show. One of them has very similar tastes to me. The other one, complete polar opposite. Like we say, if I like it, she'll hate it, and vice versa. Spy Family is one of the few shows that we all agree is amazing.
Yeah, I have not watched it, but I've seen a lot of stuff on your and on your.
I love it. And Lloyd.
We have an Anya sticker on our car.
Megan Shipman is amazing. I remember like the original voice actors. There was a thing where they had to draw every different character like in all their styles, like their own personal styles. The guy who did Lloyd was so funny. Hold on, it is like so funny. Because you can tell he's not voice, but his craftsmanship insane. Lloyd. VA. It is so funny.
And one of the cool things is now with all these shows coming out, there's so many new voice actors that are coming out.
Right here. I think this is Lloyd.
That's the Pop Team Epic version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I draw.
I love
Except
Tokyo
better.
Oh my god, I started to watch it in like 2019.
So, yeah, so the
Ghoul. I gotta show
camera.
the chat.
So
I'm gonna show
the
the chat. It's so cute.
It's too blurry.
Oh, it's too blurry.
Oh, give it a second.
I got
I'll
it.
come
It got
live
it.
for you.
It got it.
First 1 second,
Un-
take
I
screenshot.
think it's Lloyd.
Unfortunately, the
It's okay.
our normal camera,
Oh,
we
there
don't
we go.
have.
There we go.
Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
Lloyd. What
I
a
think that's
beautiful
Lloyd.
drawing.
I think that's Lloyd. But yeah, Tokyo Ghoul was super good. The manga is so good.
I have not. I started to watch Tokyo Ghoul and then I just stopped for some reason. I
Yeah.
was like 2 episodes in.
I feel like I've been bothering.
Oh, you're not bothered. We are here
It gives good.
for your entertainment.
It gives good. It gives good interaction.
Plus it saves people looking at me who are talking to myself.
True.
It's like I used to want to be a YouTuber when I was younger,
I did too.
and I specifically wanted to be a Animal Jam streamer, and so then it just developed into I want to be a streamer.
I wanted to be a Minecraft streamer.
I wanted to be Stampy, okay?
I did too.
I just wanted to be him.
It's like I like to think I'm really good at it.
I wanted to be Dan TDM.
Oh my god, I have his book.
I have his
I have
little,
his little
tiny figure thing.
Oh my god.
I wanted to be Sam Gladiator.
I love him.
Or I love his one series that I know.
Which one?
Do you watch a lot of the YouTube gamers and stuff?
Yeah.
I like to watch Facebook posts.
And you were talking about Minecraft streamers. One of the ones that I enjoy watching is like Jerome ASF. I don't know if you've heard
I
of him.
remember him because I watched Sky's Minecraft way too young. I watched it when I was like maybe 8 or something. But so I remember that name. He's the Chewbacca. He's like
Yes,
yeah,
the Baka.
yeah.
Him. In fact, they just started a new Minecraft series. Him, Sigils, Henry, Biffle, the whole group of Camp Minecraft season 4. Which I'm excited about that because I watched seasons 1, 2, and 3. They had Insane Craft that they included a few other YouTubers that it was good at first and then just kind of got ridiculous. And then I like the modded Minecraft. I don't play much in the way of modded Minecraft. I'm more vanilla, but it's still fun to just sit there and
I was
waste time.
obsessed with Markiplier's Yandere Simulator like series.
He said he was gonna continue it.
I was obsessed with
BG.
I do not like him.
I don't either. But I no, because I know nothing else about that man. I only know that series, and that's where I get all my updates from.
But I like to think I'm good at interacting with
You're so great.
It's so fun. Like it is so good because I used to be a VTuber on this one app.
I remember.
Reality. Yeah.
I remember. I was there.
He was thinking about everything.
I would be like, I'm your biggest fan. I would be
That have you ever watched the Black Clover?
5-year anniversary.
No, I haven't. I've watched Black Butler and it's amazing.
That's I used to avoid it because someone told me, "Oh, it's just copying Black Butler," and I'm like, avoiding it. Avoiding it. It's not.
It's not.
It is
It's
not.
It just has black in the name.
I have no people in colors.
People in colors.
It's copy. But yeah, no.
I don't know if I used to have it. We had Brina Palencia on the show years ago when we first started out, and that was just audio, no video. And she gave us a show ID as CL from Black Butler. And then we had J. Michael Tatum on, and he gave us a Sebastian.
I love Grell.
I don't know what that is, what the name is.
Grell, she is so.
I'm not sure if it's a she or a he.
She's a trans woman.
A grow.
Bro, she's a trans woman, I think. But it was like it was really implied in the show. But did they only
It's canon.
wait? Did they only use female pronouns?
She got sharp teeth. She got sharp teeth and red hair.
She's
She's
What a
like
powerful
canonly.
oh, that's so great. Because
But-
it's like I vaguely like.
The internet in here is not the greatest.
No, it's not. I can't even connect to it. I can't.
Yeah, no,
I
she's
love
so cool.
Oh my god. The
The
Funko Pop.
Do you know Sea Dog VA?
Yes.
Oh, he's awesome.
He does a great Sebastian impression.
I like his voice.
Demon Slayer Dog is so silly.
I
I
love
love the
one
dude.
guy on TikTok, and he can sound exactly like Aaron from Attack on Titan.
I was kind of mad because both of my co-hosts got to see the Trash Taste podcast. One's in Boston and one is down in North Carolina, and so each of them got to see it. I wasn't able to go because of conventions that were going on at the time,
That sucks.
but I would love to get Sea Dog or Gigic or the Anime Man on the show.
That'd be so cool.
I've also reached out to a multitude of VTubers, including Shy Lily, Iron Mouse, and Mao. Bao, B-A-O.
Yeah, I did not.
I don't either, but I've seen so many clips of Iron Mouse that I love her. I love her.
I like
I've only seen the problematic ones, like obviously like
Kenji.
I don't know anything.
Oh my god, he is such Kenji.
Don't get controversial.
I'll get controversial.
We have
there's
a friend that actually just started VTubing themselves. Goes by the name of Kaya Tanu. Made it like a cat girl.
Oh, I love how the VTuber like looks. They're so cool.
Mine was so cute.
Yours was
I made my own VTuber model like a year ago from this free downloaded software.
Oh god.
And it was going the shark, not the shark. It was a seal.
the seal. Yes.
Yeah, the seal.
Yes, that's one that you.
Yeah, and then I did one for computing, like the computer functioning one, and it like later on gave me a view of the side profile, and it was like the eyes were like so dead set. It was like just wrong.
I remember you sending me clips of your YouTube avatar. You saying specifically about like certain features.
Oh,
That was so fun.
I was calling them out.
See if I can find Kaya's.
Do it.
Might not be able to.
I want baby.
Oh no, it's not connecting to anything.
Oh my god. Over on Host Club.
I am so mad that they never made a second season.
No,
I'm still mad to this day. I've been mad since like 2016.
Over on Host Club like has like such like a place in my heart.
I know.
It's like yes, it has a weird twin. It was anti-Semitic at one time.
It was very
transphobic.
odd.
Wait, we gotta see past the cons here.
You gotta
For
look
real.
back.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
It's a
It really
fantastic
is.
anime.
It's such like because it like yeah, it's very like cheesy, but it's just
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that.
The outtakes were hysterical.
Yeah, it was so funny. Yes, twins are weird, but like,
But what do you expect from Todd Habercorn and Greg Ayers?
yeah, but it's like we can focus on comedy.
No, can we focus on Haruhi? I love
What about Honey Senpai?
Honey Senpai.
I love him.
I like Tommy. So
Had the little bunny.
Yeah, he was so cute.
I hate that he like looked like a baby.
Yeah, I was about to say
Like-
he looks 5 and he's in high school.
Like if you like look at N stars, you can like make them cutesy without making them look like children.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I love Honey Senpai.
Was it
Shoya?
Shoya? Yeah.
That's cute. So cool. Great show, yeah.
Hmm.
I
Soul Eater.
I love Soul Eater. Oh my god, I've been wanting to cosplay Maka in Chrono. It's so good.
I like Skull Kid. Soul
Death the Kid.
That's the kid.
Skull Kid.
I mean, it is.
I was combining the one that has like the white hair and like, the yellow jacket.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
And
it's
I
seen.
don't know anything about it.
Actually, I'd seen really good Soul Eater cosplay at Kineticon earlier this year.
I want to cosplay the dog.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I want to cosplay the dog. The dog with the hair and like
The Chimera.
Wait, what just Wait, did you know what I'm from?
What?
Do you know what I'm from? Okay. There you go. I took 2 to make sure. Great, thank you. I hope he has a good day. That's such a confusing introduction. He doesn't even know who I am.
Well, that's one of the cool things about cosplay is you don't have to know exactly what the characters are from, but it's a good way of introducing people to new anime and video games.
Like I look at so many
You
like
asked me
cosplays or figures, and I just look at the character design. I'm like, this is so interesting.
And the fun part about cosplay is we did a Halloween special with Christy Rothrock, and I actually dressed up in costume for that.
Who are you?
Christy, do you know the anime Dragon Maid? Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid?
Vaguely.
She's a Lulu in season 2.
Yeah, I did Kana a while ago because I wanted to make fun of my brother because he was like obsessed with he like loved Kana and I was
I dressed up as Kobayashi. I'm talking to the voice of a Lulu, but I kept the camera off, and I made her talk as a Lulu for me to turn the camera on, which she was excited about.
But yeah, anyway, so I did Kana like a while ago because it was my brother's favorite character, and my brother avoided me like the entire day when I was getting ready, and he like avoided me like the entire day, and I'm just like, I would go to the room, like, is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? He's like, when I said I want her in real life, I meant in real life. I want her IRL. Fairy tale. I watched one episode, but I loved it. I loved it.
I've heard Fairy Tail is actually a lot of people's like first anime. Like I think it's kid friendly.
It is for the most part.
It's like, well, when you consider kid friendly,
Yeah.
I mean, it's more kid friendly than some of the other shows out there.
like when I watched Magical Girl Site, it was like for everyone. No, it's not.
I thought when I first watched Madoka Magica, I thought it was a kid's show. No.
No.
I've only seen the first episode.
Absolutely not.
Like
No.
I said, I can't get through like a season. I get to the first episode and that's like I know the
cutesy
basics.
kid show that had, I thought it was like Sailor Moon, but I was wrong.
I mean, if you want a cutesy kid show,
Cheese Sweet Home, Cheese Sweet Home.
Cheese Sweet Home, Kuma Kuma
I
Kuma
have
Bear.
all of the books of Cheese Sweet Home. I
Oh
love
my
them.
god.
I have all the books.
I love. I love. It's so cute.
I just got the figure. I finally got the figure of her in the black outfit that you cannot find anymore.
I Kuma 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 Bear. It is so such a good movie.
Are,
But
are,
it is so.
are you ready for season 2 in April?
No, I'm never ready for a season. It's just like I don't follow up with anything I like for the and then this is why I was gonna watch Anime-Zing, and I got spoiled.
It's so good so far.
I got
Honestly,
spoiled like so
it's
many
really
times.
funny. I have both the sets. I have the first
Oh.
2 novels of the manga,
Yeah.
and I read those before I watched the actual show, and it's really good. I know a lot of people are mad about the CG, but it's actually really good.
But do you know the dog from Full Metal Alchemist?
No.
You know what?
I know what you're talking
I
about.
want to do that.
I
I want to
do not
cosplay that
know Full Metal
because
Alchemist.
I've never watched it, but I like.
Edward.
I'm gonna do that someday, and because I love making people poop silly. Like it is such.
Last year for Halloween, there was gonna be made SpongeBob.
I mean,
Do it.
it's there because it is a thing. It is. So it would be canon.
Made SpongeBob.
I mean, that's like me dressing as Kobayashi. Technically, in season 2, for part of an episode, she was a man.
Yeah.
Thanks to a Lulu.
Loopers and Dobbs were so funny. They were carrying me throughout 6th grade. Like, you've seen that? Or yeah.
Have you seen the Kobayashi outtakes?
I have not.
That is classic.
Have you ever heard like 50% off? Like it was like a really bad version of the movie, but it's called 50% off.
No.
It's this guy. Okay. It's this guy. It was like an ongoing like series, and they would just voice act like the characters, but they wouldn't voice act what they were saying. It's like like the one in the chocolate party that audio. Yeah. That's what it's from. And it was like this, just like like the ghost stories dub.
That
can't
is-
wait to meet those voice actors. They are so funny.
Really cool. Jokes stuff.
I know, but they were so
That-
funny.
But it was from like the 2000s. When was that from?
It was
2004, I think.
Yeah, it was early 2000s. The thing about Ghost Stories was it was made to be an educational show in Japan for kids to learn about the spirit world. It bombed so bad that when they sold it to the English dub company, they said, do with it what you want. We don't care. We just hope to break even. Now, this information is coming from a panel that I went to with Monica Rial, who voices one of the characters. It is the only improv anime English dubbed that I know of ever. The only thing they kept were the names. And they poked fun at every race, religion, sexuality. It doesn't matter. They've made fun of everything in a colorful light. It wasn't meant to be derogatory or rude or anything like that. It was made for humor standpoint.
I have hilarious. I watched like one thing of Dragon Ball.
My brother loves it. My brother loves Dragon Ball, like basically all the basic animes. He loves it, and I'm just like,
Now, knowing that you wanted to meet voice actors from Ghost Stories, have you come to Animaine before? Greg Ayers is in that, and he was a regular here. He was the Jewish boy.
I love him.
you know the audio
Oh my god, my lips are moving so fast. I don't know what the hell's going on in this scene.
I like the on TikTok that's just like pick up a big block,
Yeah.
I've seen like the
and then
entire
at
thing.
the end he falls and he's just like, well, at least he's not racist.
Yeah.
I like the kid that thing.
Yeah.
My god, I hope you're adopted.
Oh my god, I'm here.
My
And just
brother
like,
compares me to him all the time. It's like whenever I'm trying to form a sentence, I can't say it. Like whenever he's talking, like I can't say it, so like I'm not thinking about what I'm saying.
or like the Christian girl who like ran into the police station, like screaming at the officer about like Jesus or something. And like,
That was Monica.
Monica.
That was Monica Real's character, the Christian girl.
no,
I'm gonna say I don't like police.
I don't even.
I like what's the girl? Really big, but like really small weight. She's redhead. Robin. Not Robin.
From One Piece? No.
What's her name?
It
Nami?
starts with- yeah.
I love her. I love her. I love her. She's my wife. I don't know anything about her. But she is so cool.
My brother watched all like 1,000+ episodes of One Piece. And I'm
Is
a
he
little
okay?
I'm a little scared.
I don't know. I do not. It's
Did you hear that One Piece took over Times Square during New York Comic Con? Like all the electronic billboards in New York City, all One Piece themed for 30 minutes. In honor of the movie One Piece Code Red, I think it was, the movie that just came out.
How do people do that? I don't know. I can't even like bring myself to have the attention span to finish a 12-episode anime.
I can sit down and binge a 12-episode anime if I have the time.
Yeah, if I like have the time.
My problem is I work 2 jobs outside of this.
It's like I love how people can be like, oh, I'm only like 600 episodes in.
Only
That's not that much. Not that much.
that's like multiple animes combined.
I was borderline forced.
I forget what YouTuber it was, but they're like, if you can't finish a story in less than 1,000 episodes, how bad of a storyteller are you? Or are you just milking the system to make as much money as you can?
Apparently,
Yeah, because I feel like people don't want to accept the fact that the anime is over.
I was forced to get the entire series of Demon in 2 days.
Oh my god, you told me.
Yeah, because
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer, the entire thing, including the movie. And because we had a like the home the real one?
No.
Where?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
The real one? Okay, he's the real one though.
He's the real one now.
I don't know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I like the Josuke. The Josuke. Josuke. That's all I know. Here. Elvis.
I like Jolene. I know it's pretty basic, but I love her.
I don't know.
I have not seen JoJo's because the art style. I can't watch it because the art
The
style.
art style is so good.
It reminds me of like when SpongeBob has like a really realistic 2-second scenes. Reminds me of that. But yeah, no, what was I saying? Demon Slayer. It's like because he kept me up until like 12 in the morning talking about it. Then I would be like, okay, are you ready to watch a horror movie now? He's like, no, we're gonna watch Demon Slayer. I lived the next time I pick up my phone. I was like, please, can we stop? He's like, no, we have to watch season 2. But go to bed first.
My
Not
brother,
season 2.
my brother forced me to watch Dragon Ball with him in 2019. It was the worst time ever.
It got really popular.
It did?
Yeah,
I never.
but it got like it kind of
Fruits Basket, the original was comedy, just goofiness, stupidity, but was entertaining. And then when they redid it in 2019, they really made it serious, more like the manga. And it really was I need to finish it. It's one of those ones that I started and then life happened and I kind of fell out of it. And there are times when a voice actor really goes above and beyond bringing their character to make you either really love that character or hate that character based on the voice acting. And Colleen Clinkenbeard made her character.
Yeah, from My Hero Academia.
And they're gone.
I couldn't.
I
Yes, I know I didn't finish it.
oh my god, you got called out.
I hate.
I
and
called
love
myself
the
out.
tropes. I literally hate and love the tropes where they like make you love a character where this character is like absolutely so lovable, and it's just the character is so lovable, right? And then they kill them.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to spoil anything.
Wait, what anime?
I don't know who's finished it, and I don't know who's not finished it.
I gave it 6 episodes and couldn't get into it. I typically give things
No, I'm just
3
checking.
episodes.
I'm just checking this real quick.
Oh, no problem.
There should be an FT. You know,
So Shomura.
5T.
I love Rango.
I love Tango.
Me too. Oh my god.
Oh,
He's so male-like, right? I love him. Like all of his wives, he has taste in it. I will say that. I will say that he has taste in
He
it.
is really pulling. He has 3 wives and they're all hot.
He can pull anyone.
Exactly.
Like my favorite thing was when he like had made like all of them like women.
I love him too.
So you're calling out Casey's 2 favorites from Demon Slayer, Tengen and Inosuke.
I love
Whoever that is, taste. Like, Tengen, I was like a super, like, I hyperfixated on the week, and I would not stop talking to him about my brother. Like, about my brother, I would not stop talking to him. I'm talking to my brother about him. And I'm like, anything for Christmas? I want this really weird look. Because there's this one specific one. So, you know, the Oikawa crush?
I wanted that in 2020 and I didn't even
It
watch
looked like that. It looked like that. It was so poorly made.
So you're turning into Connor, who wants the really bad made JoJo figure.
I want everything that's really poorly made that just like looks so silly.
I have this bootleg Sailor Moon thing. It is my favorite thing ever. Because so it was a gift from my mom's coworker. And she thought it was official. It is not. It is so obviously not. And like the arms like couldn't even like fit. It was like you know the back that was falling off. And my mom's like, you know, I know you realize it's bootleg, but like I'm like I do not care. I would rather a really bad made bootleg because they're more enjoyable.
They look so silly.
Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't go.
Yo, he's so because why did that turn into a big thing on TikTok?
Just said a word.
Like bro is he literally
Why does anything turn into? Yeah. No, we had a figure of Holo from Spice and Wolf. That's
Oh, I've never watched that.
that's a good one.
I've never.
literally have you ever seen the Gojo laugh on TikTok?
Go now.
Daijo do this show.
Why are you making the thing? Why are you? What are you doing?
You know why?
What does that mean?
I don't
What does
know.
that mean?
I don't know.
Is that like a thing he does?
Yes.
Oh. I know
I don't know what it means, but he does it.
what's the Tokyo Ghoul one? There's like a is it like this? There's a Tokyo Ghoul hand sign that is really silly. Dr. Stone. It looked pretty good.
I know a lot of people like it. I haven't watched it.
It was one where he looks like kale for hair.
Yeah, I guess it was like humanity was like frozen or turned into stone, and certain ones came out of the stone and tried to like start humanity over again.
It was like it wasn't like a post apocalyptic thing.
I'm not sure. I haven't watched it.
I sat down with my brother at like the kitchen table, and like in the middle of an episode. I didn't know what was going on, but I was in love with whatever. Invested. I was so invested. Yeah, like I was just. This is what it is.
Now, knowing that you guys watch a bunch of different types of anime, have you heard of Show by Rock?
I'd have to see something of it.
Yeah. I have to say this, but have you ever seen Shoujo Subaki?
No.
No, I just cursed. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
You throw up.
This is you, right?
Yeah.
It's not me.
Really? Thank you.
You just got a free thing.
Oh. my
Someone
God.
told me about that.
If you like music, this series, Show by Rock Seasons 1 and 2, Show by Rock Mashimai Resh, and Show by Rock Stars, they incorporate many different types of music. And everything but Show by Rock Stars, if you watch it in English dub, even the songs are dubbed in English, which does not happen in anime very often.
There's this one anime that takes like almost every trope and makes them into like women that like fight each other.
Yeah.
But I cannot find it. It is like.
Now this is Mashimai Resh.
Yeah. That's so cute.
We actually did a special because we moved to YouTube last August of 2021. Our last show on Block Talk Radio, we actually had all 4 English voice actors of the 4 characters you see there, and the director as guests on the show.
That's super cool. That must be a really underrated series. If you
It's people don't know about it, but it's fantastic. It's got a good storyline. The music is fantastic.
Like I'm gonna say the people are nice.
Oh, okay. You have the white hair is the character's name is Holland.
Oh, my mom just she was like, I'm getting your vote right now.
The white hair character, her name is Holland, voiced by Macy Ann Johnson. Purple hair is Rahuyu.
All the way around.
Go over to
Like if they're down for it, I'm gonna
Because I know my friend's dad is really nice. Here, what? Who? I just don't know. Yeah.
That should be. But yeah, no, I'm assuming that's like really underrated.
I'm just gonna go look at the figures.
The one that caught me off guard is the one that you see with the blonde hair. It's kind of she has blonde and pink hair. Her voice actor is not really a voice actor. She's more of a Hollywood actor who could sing. Her voice actress's name is Giovanni Cruz.
Is she related to Tom Cruise?
Not that, no. But
I'm
trying.
Oh my gosh,
I didn't spell that wrong. But she was in a movie, Suicide Squad.
Oh, Suicide Squad. What character was she?
She this one.
I remember watching Suicide Squad a while ago.
So the one with the helmet on, that was her.
I'm trying to think. I can barely remember like anything. But I remember
Oh, we have Darren. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sword Art Online.
Oh, there he is. Let me turn that down. So that's my co-host Darren Starling lives down in the Raleigh, Carolina area. So we can hear you. Just had the volume up too high. Hello.
Okay.
I take it you're on the phone?
Me?
Do I just go?
Oh, no. Feel free to hang out and say hi. Wasn't sure if he was going to be able to join us. He had some connection issues earlier. So we're just having fun here at Animaine. And how's the weather down in the Carolinas?
Tropical stormy, hurricaney.
Fun.
Yeah. Most of it came through this morning, but more of it's on its way. So it's just been a very windy day. I slept in till almost 1:30.
I wish I could have done that. I was up at 6 to be on the road before 7 o'clock to get out here.
Yeah, I woke up at 7.
Thank you for
saw your post and then went back to sleep.
I'll come back like a little bit later.
Definitely.
Anything that's
Oh, you're not disrupting anything. Darren's just coming on to join and talk about what's going on with the con. And
I don't even know what's happening.
I wish I could pay more attention to it, but I'm currently driving.
It is a very.
But I'm glad I'm in.
Still?
Huh?
I'm glad you're able to.
Oh, there we go. That's good.
So it's still messing with this. I think this is the first time, Darren, you've been able to join us while we live stream from a con.
I love Kansas.
Second time.
Sarah, there was a question.
Yeah.
I love it.
Penny and Stocking was a great show.
My favorite character was Brief.
Brief?
Brief. I've seen like enough of it to get like just what it was. Brief was super cute. I loved him. He was super cool. I also really did Pantry. Pantry people. I was going to do a cosplay of her a while ago, but my friend's like, oh, you shouldn't do it because you're like underage. Like,
That doesn't make a difference.
but it's like, I was just like a weird dress. Like, yeah. And then
I mean, if you want to do it, do it.
I just like ended up with it because it's just like, I don't know. Because it's like a very simple design. Like we're not in the angel one, but it's like blonde hair, red dress.
Yeah.
And people would be like, oh, no problem.
So, sometimes it's fun to be that obscure character.
Yeah.
I cosplayed as Kyo from the anime Cat Planet Cuties one time in his cat outfit. He appears in it in half an episode, like the last episode of the series, as a space cat. Nobody knew who I was. But that's the fun of the cosplay.
Oh yeah, no. But people will be like talking to like my partner, and they'll be like, "Oh, I love Sayori from WWE. Who are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm Mari from Omori." And they're like, "I don't know what that is." And I'm just like, "Oh my gosh," because I thought it was like a very popular name. Apparently, it is not. It is not.
Well, that's one thing that I find funny about, like, with Genshin Impact is huge, but the people I work with and the people that I'm around all the time have no clue what it is. I'm like, I hear it everywhere in like the online world and things like that. And conventions are huge. We got to bring in all these Genshin voice actors and stuff, which is why we're getting a lot of the Genshin voice actors on the show now. And like, people don't know what Genshin is.
I think what's really interesting about the aspect of the online world is because you'll find this one when you'll be like, oh, is it like oh, this has to be really popular. There's like a ton of people that are like, talking about it. This has to be popular. And then you go to your friend and you're like, hey, have you heard of niche media? And they'll be like, no, I don't know what that is. And you're like, but everyone's talking about it,
Yeah.
Brings like attention to this media, and then it'll just you'll think it's popular because everyone.
All right, Casey, thank you for popping in. And then we have the questions of space.
Oh, it's like a live stream thing.
How are you?
Hello.
We're Anime-Zing Radio. We do a live 2-hour talk show that's anime and pop culture based. Typically on Sunday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. We bring on a bunch of different guests while live at the conventions. We usually live stream for a few hours while with a table set up so that the attendees can come have fun, interact with the people in the chat room. And
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
right now we're broadcasting live on our YouTube channel.
Cool. I just been walking around looking at a thumb up my butt trying to figure out what to do.
It's a very small convention center. It's very cool. It's just very simple.
So that's one thing I like about anime, and I've been coming here for years, is I've grown to prefer the smaller cons to the bigger cons, partially because you get to interact more with people when there are guests at a smaller con. You don't feel as rushed as you do at like an Anime Boston, a Kineticon, some of the larger scale cons where you go for an autograph, you get maybe 2 minutes for them to sign, hi, shake hands, and then you're ushered off for the next person because there's a huge line.
I prefer actually Anime Boston a little bit more.
I mean, Anime Boston's great if you're looking for merchandise. There's a ton of panels, but you're also dealing with a ton of people.
Yeah.
And some people just like I know social anxiety is a huge thing, especially amongst, anime community.
Yeah, there is some things. Who's here?
This is our sponsor, Casey Fox. She's the artist that did our logo. And then this is our business cards here.
As someone who used to do a really big city con in South Carolina, Soda City Comic Con, I really liked there was a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rooms to go to buy things. It had its own manga library. It was really cool, but it's you didn't get as many interactions with the con goers.
Yep.
Because it's just people will start to come up to you more when you're in a small area. It's oh, I really like cosplay, what are you from? Blah, blah, blah. But it's just in Boston, Soda City Comic Con, they would ignore you, and you would barely make any new friends.
Yeah.
And it was just
cons like this, Bakuretsu Con when it was going on was a nice smaller con. You're able to interact and talk with other cosplayers and stuff. AAC, you got a little bit bigger when that was in Manchester, but it was big enough to bring in 3 or 4 or 5 decent name guests, but it wasn't so overwhelming that you could actually stop and talk to people and get to make new friends and connections and stuff. You get to a Kineticon, it's very spread out. I think this year Kineticon had 25 voice acting guests, and you saw big names like J. Michael Tatum and Alexis Tipton and stuff, and they had long lines. And then you had Caitlin Barr, who you could just walk up, and there was nobody there for most of the time she was at the table.
I have never watched
Watch what?
Mob Psycho.
It's actually pretty good. It's about a 14-year-old who has temper tantrums, trying not to beat the shit out of everyone around him.
Yeah, that's
I kind of like that description. That's that's to the point.
Very to the point. It's just I always get these 2-hour long explanations.
I get that too. I don't do that.
Point. It's when someone asks me to describe warrior cats to them, they're like, oh, I get all these explanations, and
I keep hearing everything about warrior cats.
Oh,
I remember.
I haven't even heard of warrior cats.
It's pretty. If I remember correctly, it's about 2 cats who hate being rich, who go off into the wilderness trying to start gangs and such. When they come back, oh, they replaced us. No, you didn't. You were gone for 2 years.
Somewhat. That's one book. The most I can do is
Gangs with cats.
Yes. There's this higher power called Star Clan or something like that. And it's
do they recreate the Crips and Bloods? Instead of Crips, it's cat Crips?
It's like
yes,
catnip.
but there's like hold on, there's like 6 clans. 2 of them are irrelevant somewhat. Then there's like these 4 other clans. They will be all peaceful with each other at like gatherings, aka cult meetings. Like, and then we'll be like, oh, here's what we're doing. We're gonna appoint these children to students. And then like next page, they're fighting each other.
World War One.
Cat World War One, but make it like World War 7.
At least we're doing better.
Somewhat. I read it in like 1st grade, like, and I still read it. It's so, like it's been going on since 2005.
Man, that person loves cats.
It's actually a bunch of different authors.
Oh, okay. So
Aaron
it's
Hunter.
never heard of him.
It's just like a group of people, and they like writing about cats.
Interesting.
It has. I cried over it once.
Mr. Whiskers.
Yeah, I cried over it like once, and I will never cry over anything again.
What happened? She going to the cookie jar?
No,
Catnip?
no,
Drugs?
yeah,
Cats on drugs?
kinda,
What the hell are they having? Heroin?
kinda.
How the hell? Okay. My question is, how the hell does a cat get heroin in a syringe, inject it, get a belt, and go, yeah, that's the good shit.
Somewhat.
I want to see that.
Really?
And screw the behind the scenes of like all these people selling cocaine. I want to see that. I want to see like cat druggers. I want to see Alchem Gown.
See, a really bad cat doctor. There's this one character called Yellow Fang, and oh my god, she is the best cat ever. She's just like this like really old cat woman that's just like, yeah, I've been around these parts, like really hip grandma cat. And what she takes, like, she becomes a medic-ish. And but she's just like, no, I really hate this, and then she becomes a villain.
What?
Yeah,
So she got tired and decided to slaughter.
kind of.
Damn, that's
Except she dies.
So you're telling me that episode from South Park is true?
South Park with cats. If you want,
No, you remember the episode where the elderly got sick of their people taking away their driver's license, so they took the town by beating the hell out of them with M4s?
I barely had anything to remember with South Park. I was allowed to watch it without my mom's permission. I was like 4. When I went to my uncle's house, he's like, hey, do you want to like watch something funny? And my 4-year-old brain was like, is it gonna be Invaders In? And he's like, kinda. Puts on South Park, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, I look at Invaders In. And he's like, no, it'll get better. And let me watch it. I'm like, yeah. And then I didn't watch it ever since. So
South Park's funny. It is. Oh man, I miss the old South Park where they actually did not care about like trying to make a whole story. They just said funny jokes. Oh man, that was good times.
Back with the movie.
Yeah, I wonder if they're ever gonna make a second one.
Who knows?
I don't really watch those types of
I haven't watched it in years. I don't even know what's going on with it anymore.
American Guy? You mean Family Guy?
No, American Guy.
American Dad?
American Dad.
That does sound like him though. He does praise Jesus while holding an M4 in the air.
American Guy.
Like Stan is the type of dude to take a shot in an empty Uzi.
Yeah. Then there's the Cleveland guy.
Cleveland Brown.
Yeah.
Family
Get all of
Guy.
them in there.
Family Guy, American Dad.
The Cleveland Show.
I like the Cleveland show. I like the Cleveland show.
Is because of the bear.
I just like the Cleveland show. I like whatever is happening. Like, the crater of that guy. Whatever is going on in his brain.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting something.
He's not getting anywhere in the movies.
But he's getting somewhere. I don't know where, but he's getting somewhere.
Money.
That place.
He's owned by Disney now, so he's not going anywhere now.
What?
Yeah, Disney bought Fox.
But did Disney buy Family Guy?
Fox was made by Family Guy.
So they bought Family Guy?
Yes.
Disney bought Family Guy.
And The Simpsons and Futurama.
That doesn't make any sense. I
It's
thought
the
Disney.
mouse. That dude will straight up slaughter an orphanage just for the secret recipe.
You know, I shouldn't have expected anything because they also made that one Donald Duck thing.
What duck? Which one? Just say it.
Duck.
Duck what now? Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was on. He was Hail Hitler in the dreams. I remember that one.
Is this monetized? You just say whatever you want, except for bad jokes. Like,
Well, then I'm canceled.
During the live shows, we try to keep it PG, but at a convention, you're going to hear anything and everything. So
yeah.
I'm not going to worry about swearing and things of that nature.
See some two in the background making out. Mommy, what's that? Life, Billy.
But Disney bought that was so weird. That doesn't make sense.
Why not? They were well, I don't know if they are, but they were the biggest TV show on the network back in the early 2000s. They were bigger than The Simpsons.
Yeah, but like, if you think of like how heavy the censorship is at Disney, like with the Owl House, it's crazy. But they buy Family Guy, which is 10 times worse.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this straight up. Disney would buy Japan if they were legally allowed to. The mouse wants everything because he wants his Grady skin, he wants his Grady mitts on everything.
I don't like.
Chuck it.
I stopped watching Disney.
I used to play softball, but I didn't want to.
Don't you go like this? You go under.
Yeah, I used to, but they told me to stop going like this, like stop going like this, because I don't know. My body does that. It's like I throw the ball while jumping.
Man, if you were playing softball, you're playing skip.
No, but like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a dancer. I'm not an athlete.
I don't dance. My feet are pretty much two left feet.
Yeah, but
If I dance, I look like a paraplegic who lost his canes.
I'm a K-pop dancer, man. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't listen to K-pop. I'm sorry, but
I don't really care about that. Like, listen to whatever you want.
Yes, same. I'm not really into the dude.
Oh, I like girl groups. I like girl groups.
Okay, do what you want.
I don't really listen to. You know, people say it's fuck Mickey Mouse.
Everyone's okay with that. The mouse sucks.
They should have stuck with that little clubhouse that they had going on, where it's like hot dog. They would just jig out, and then be like, "Oh, we need the Michigan Mouse tool to do this thing."
They're not doing
friendship.
You're not doing friendly stuff. They're doing the mouse cocaine, going hot diggity damn.
I mean, yeah. Well, they should have stuck with that and kept everything alone. Because they also took some of the best shows and canceled it. Like, Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is great.
That canceled on its own terms.
Yeah. But listen, I had to use a big one. I theorized.
That's every show.
Disney said, you know, you're taking away a bunch of our money, stop. And then they were just like, all the eyes. It's like the show. I will say that it had great media. They got a ton of traction.
Don't you hate when your back sounds like pop rocks? Really? Like this.
I can't.
What my friend did when I couldn't crack my back, he took my arm. He pretty much turned around. took my arms right over her shoulders, leaned over, and jumped. My back felt like a scrunchie.
I can't crack my back. I can crack my neck.
I can do
I
that
think
either.
that's deadly.
I can pop my shoulder blades out.
Uh,
Off your
I
shoulders.
can, yeah, shoulder blades.
but
Oh damn, you're mute.
And then I can.
I'm good. God damn, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Wait, my shoulder blade.
You go to the doctor. Doctor, I think my shoulder got the groove.
I can also like Meowba.
What the hell's Melba? No. Who the hell's Melba?
Nah, dude.
I'm not the biggest in the anime. I'm not gonna go
It's
around.
not an
Like,
anime character.
is it Korean?
No,
Indian?
no.
Italian?
Racist anime.
German?
I mean, yeah, maybe. Have you ever seen this character?
No.
Oh, have you ever seen her? She
Nope.
used to look like that, but she got canceled because she really racist.
What'd she say?
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay,
I'm not,
fair.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I don't feel
So
like
he's just a jelly bean clone.
but before that. So,
Why are you doing the voice?
you know, that got me a lot of views on my video. So it's like if you talk in your normal voice, it won't be too big, like 10 views.
Talk like this, 1,000 views.
That's because there's a bunch.
Thousand.
That's because there's a bunch of simps who are into feet.
If it gets me money.
I know, but that's feet money. I don't
What if it
know.
gets me money? Like I'm underage. So I
I apologize for all the connection issues. I think I'm going to end the stream here, unfortunately. But we will try to figure everything out and get back, do some more live streaming tomorrow.
I can't play Super Smash Bros.